Hey, what's up, traders? Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, March 26th. You can see the daily candle on the SPY. Look at that narrow range compared to probably the last 20, 25 days. That is a very, very narrow range. I got to give a hat tip. Before I get into the watch, I'm also going to give a hat tip to Miguel. 2 days in a row, call of the day. MLGO. Let's go to 5-minute candles, and I kind of zoom in. So back here, MLGO was the big mover yesterday, right? Topped out at 1242 right here, pulled back, and as it came back up, his idea was back through the whole number 12, knowing we had the earlier high above and yesterday's high. Let me get pre-market off of here. So then the second mouse through 12 right there, you had the high of day above, and you had yesterday's high at 1534, which sounds pretty far away, but man, right through it. Like a hot knife through butter, and all the way to 1969. Risk was about 50 cents. So we're talking $7.69 on 50 cents risk. That's 2 days in a row. Miguel, if you're watching the video, awesome post in chat. All right, let me put this up for new members. We've got a lot of new faces in chat. Pause the video and read that if you haven't read that yet, right? It's just a synopsis of what we're all about, but basically we're day traders, but we always want to start with stocks that are in play, and then so that segues me into the watch list for tomorrow. IMTE had this big pop yesterday, gap down huge today, but actually pretty strong today. And topped at the whole number 2. We love whole number breaks, especially when the previous day is just 23 cents above. So certainly worth watching. HMR, kind of a sleeper pick, but was a nice trader back in this area and sideways ever since. Little bit of extra volume. Today's high 367. When we get back through that, then you got this recent high of 404. Then maybe we make a run at 480 and above that could really squeeze. So I like the looks of the chart. SES, penny stock, but still interesting over this horizontal line there. Nice volume today. ZYBT has only been trading since, what was the date? January 7th, and had a massive rip today. Still worth noting, this was still barely over 2 million shares, but I'm going to put it on watch because I'm a day trader. PRCH, Porch.com. Put the horizontal line at the recent high. Nice breakout today. I did mention a pullback idea in that one today too. But anyway, could have a follow-through day tomorrow. PSTV, another kind of sleeper pick. Crazy move here. Another secondary crazy move here. And you know what? It's holding up better than I thought it would. And as a day trader, that makes me think I'm going to put it on watch, right? CRVO is my favorite setup for tomorrow. What I call from here to here, I call that stupid strong. From $2 to $16.94, then a couple nasty red days down into below the 8-day, though, into that buy zone between the 8 and the 20, 8-day and the 20-day, and pretty good setup for a potential bounce tomorrow. I'd actually like one more red day, but sometimes we don't get what we want, so that one goes on bounce watch. You guys in chat know what we look for bounce plays. XHLD, kind of a sleeper pick, but had the big gap up yesterday. Kind of a narrow range day today. I'm putting it on. I'm going to treat it just like a bounce play. And then a couple gappers. SURG, as I'm talking to you, trading at 242 in after hours after reporting earnings. If that's still gapping in the morning, certainly one of our top watches. And THTX trading at 225 right now in after hours. Those two are interesting, and I will be in pre-market. Hopefully some of you join me, and we'll add some gappers to this list. And that's it for me. I'll see you in chat.